Welcome back to another installment of the Marvel Studios, the Infinity Saga, the Infinity Gauntlet by FanHome. Now, I did purchase this from FanHome so I can build this for you on my channel. I believe I am the only, well, right now, the only U.S. builder for this currently. There could be others that have just started up, but I think I was the first to start it up here in the USA. But here I am with pack number 7. I'll be working on stages 27 through 31. Now, these all deal with the index finger. We have part 4 through 8 of the index finger. So this is all index finger. We'll be building on to this finger right here that we started on in the previous pack, pack 6. Let's see what I've completed already. We've pretty much got a lot of the back of the hand done already. That's pretty cool. Worked on the palm of the hand a little bit. There's a lot going on there. That's really cool. And we also built the thumb, and that's fantastic too. Let's go ahead and look at the parts that came with this pack. Stage 27, index finger, part 4. Stage 28, index finger, part 5. Stage 29, index finger, part 6. Stage 30, index finger, part 7. And lastly, stage 31, index finger, part 8. Let's get started on the index finger part 4, stage 27. Let's look at the magazine for stage 27. Wonderful article here against the Avengers. Comic books were very influential with this series. Warlock. Reading guide here on Warlock. Then the index finger itself. So we're going to continue with the index finger, add in those parts that we obviously, someone asked me about that. Hey, is it complete yet? I'm having trouble here. I said, no, we're not done with it. We're going to install some more components onto that index finger tip. And then Avengers Assemble. So a lot to read here in these magazines. They're great magazines. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's look at the parts. Here's the parts for 27. If we take these out, we'll get a closer look. And here's the part we received. Nicely weathered, brass plated plastic piece here. The other side of that index fingertip. Another part of it there, plastic, metal washer, and the O2 screws. Bring over the index finger. We're going to install this piece right here. You turn it upside down like that, and it's going to slide in on top. Just like that. And just make sure it's tight in there. It is. Next, I'm going to take my washer, and that's going to go right there. And this part goes on there next. And of course it's going to squeeze up against that. Making sure my washer did not fall out, and it did not. I'm going to put an O2 screw into this. Tighten the screw in. That's good there. And that's all I do with stage 27. Let's head over and get started on stage 28. let's look at the magazine for Stage 28. Cosmic Powers. Cosmic Adrenaline, Thanos. And Cosmic Saga Reading Guide again, once again. Part 5 of the index finger. The Jack of Hearts, an unusual hero. Very cool there. Let's look at the parts. Here's the parts for Stage 28. I'll take this out. We'll get a closer look. Here's those parts. Everything here is plastic. Some more number 2 screws and 2 of those washers. Here's our index finger tip that we've been assembling, and we're going to insert this into that, put my washer on it. I'm going to put a little saliva on there and help it slide in with that. There we go. Next we got the top piece we're going to put in just like we did before. It's going to slide in on top just like that. Squeeze it together. That's good there. And this is going to lock it in. We're going to put an O2 screw on that. And that's locked in there. Looks good on that side still. And before we continue on, after we tighten this down here, you want to make sure everything is installed all the way down. And then we'll go ahead and put our next panel on, side panel. We'll put a washer in on that. Right there, and we'll fit the side panel on. There we go. Put an O2 screw in to lock this in. There you go. That looks good. That completes Stage 28. Let's head over and do Stage 29. Let's look at Stage 29. The end of Infinity Watch. Changing of the guard. Once again, Cosmic Saga Reading Guide. Continue with the index finger, part 6. Mole Man, the first villain. Let me get the parts, I'll be right back. And here's parts for 29. I'll take these out, we'll get a closer look. Here's a close-up of those parts. Here's our metal part here, the index finger. Very nice, brass plated. Plastic parts. Two washers. O1 screws and O2 screws. And we're going to go ahead and put these two together here first. Just like that. And 2 O2 screws go into this. That's good there. Next, we go ahead and bring over the metal part for the index finger. We're going to insert this into that. And they want us to put some washers down in here. I find it easier to put the washers in afterwards. So we'll slide one washer there and the other washer on the other side. Go ahead and take this panel here, and I'm going to put it just like that on there. We're going to put two 0-1 screws into this. There we go. And that's all I do with stage 29. This moves like this, back and forth. Looks great. Let's head over and do stage 30. Let's look at stage 30. The Reality Stone. Very cool there from the movie. Index finger number 7. Got a lot to do here. The Grand Master. Let me get the parts and I'll be right back. Here's the parts for stage 30. Let's get a closer look. And here's the plastic parts. Once again made up of the side pieces. Top piece there. And the metal part of the index finger. Very nice, brass plated. 2 washers and 0-2 screws. Bring over the index finger here. We're going to insert this just like that into that. Need to put a washer on this. Put a little bit of saliva on there and push it through. Perfect. Next, bring over the brass part here, and this is going to get inserted in there. Put that on, insert that there, so it's locked in there, and push this over. There we go. Perfect. Put that back. There we go. And there we go. That looks good there. Next we bring over this part here, and this is going to go put a little saliva on this. Push that through. Perfect, like that. That's how that looks there. Push that in all the way. Snapped in there. That looks good there. Looks good there. That's what we want to see. This engaged here, that's engaged there, and we're engaged on the back side there. I know the saliva sounds gross, but it helps lubricate those plastic parts. You don't want to use oil on those because the oil will degrade the plastic. Next, we'll bring over this top piece, and it's going to line up on top here, just like that. That's what that looks like. And I'm going to put a washer right here. We're going to line this up with the top. Clamp that in. Line this up here on the bottom. There we go. And that looks good there. We're going to put 2 screws in. 2 O2 screws, the silver ones. And that's good there. That's what that looks like all the way around. Wow. Very impressive. That's all I do with stage 30. Let's go ahead and do the final stage, stage 31. Let's look at the final stage for Pack 7, stage 31. And Thor versus Thanos. Very cool there. Cosmic SATA reading guide. Index finger, part 8. The Stranger Who Came From Beyond. Looking good. Let me get the parts. I'll be right back. Here's the final parts for Pack 7. Parts for 31, stage 31. Let's get a closer look. And I'm zoomed in on this quite a bit, but this is a metal plate here. Brass plating there. And a plastic cap. And some more O2 screws. Okay, bring over the index finger. So far everything that we've completed on it. And we're going to put this cap here right on top. And that's just going to slide down. Just like that. That's very nice. And of course, after we have this slid on, we're going to put an O2 screw into this. It's a silver one. Lock that down. And locked in. That looks like there. And we'll put the plastic cap on. It just press fits down. And that's what that looks like. Looks great. And that's all I do with stage 31. I'll be right back. And there you have it. That completes Pack 7. I completed the index finger so far all the way up to part 8 for the index finger, and I must say it looks fantastic. We have a little ways to go with it. We have more plating that needs to go on it, but it looks fantastic. Remember, this is only available from FanHome, and I purchased this to build this on my channel for you. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel and smash that like button. Happy modeling, everybody, and take care.